Hello everyone, Liberarion here with our first video on Red Dead Online. If you like the content of this video, please let me know in the comments below, and be careful with those guys that like their own Instagram posts. Please meet Crevice, our middle-aged bald man with a mild porn addiction. He used to work as a school janitor until he was caught stealing lacy underwear. Unemployed and without any goal in life, he found himself desperate, alone, cold, and he resorted himself to making YouTube videos. Now he's a YouTuber producing weekly top quality videos about bushcraft and survival skills. Sporting the default no shirt bare feet look, he uploads very informative content in how to pick weeds and magic mushrooms. But life had more in line for him than to ride on the sunset screaming for Adrian. During one visit to town, he was caught while flashing in public. Even though in modern society it is common courtesy to send pictures of your freshly shaved genitalia, who would have thought that back in the days, people were not so keen in someone else's naked body. We attempt to flee the scene, but it is too little too late. The crowd gets together in order to arrest one person. Community goes right here. In my neighborhood, people have trouble to take the bins out on rubbish collection day. But this single bloke takes matters to his own hands, throwing punches like Manny Pacquiao and sturdy as Mike Tyson. He knocks us out for good and off to jail we go. What a champ! I bet he got some sweet love that night. Life in jail was not that bad, but it was not great either. Forced to manual labor whilst waiting to hang, I got to meet a lot of people from all sorts of walks in life. I got to listen to their stories, but when it was their time to listen to mine, everyone started to avoid me. What dickheads, no wonder they're in jail. Our day finally comes, and we are forced into a tiny space inside the wagon. I'm not gonna lie, it is my first interaction with another human in 5 years, and it got me excited. On our way to death, we got stopped by these gentlemen on the road. With far superior weaponry and the numbers advantage, they kindly request that the prisoners get free, except me. I do start to wonder where did I go wrong with my life, as this day is getting worse. I was told to pick up some trash and to follow on, no questions asked. It brings back some memories from the time where my cousins used to lock me in the basement for 3 days, trying to see if I could survive without any food or water. We finally arrive in camp, and they give me new clothes. I feel bad now, these are actually nice people. I was thinking that I was about to be killed so they could sell my organs in the black market. I finally get to meet the person that arranged this ordeal, and she tells me that she wants me to avenge her murdered husband. I was locked away because I was caught playing windmill with my beefy sausage, and here I am now being convinced into committing first-degree murder. I'm all about no problem lady, tell me what to do, and she's like, yeah, no worries mate, I got you. Got this postman Pat right down in Blackwater that needs your help. Go there to see what work he has for you. I ride all the way down to meet this guy, and I kid you not when I say that I've met more cheerful people in one of those gatherings for individuals that worship the devil. After he finishes the story in how his great-great-grandfather has survived the war by being born on the year after he finished, he then tells me that there's some bandits in the woods that needs killing, and off I go. I get to use my resolver for the first time, and I feel good about it. Potentially the ringleader lady has great insight, and she has picked one of the greatest outlaws in the making. This could have been a better love story than Twilight if it wasn't for my plan to retire early while managing my own pub to provide me a steady income. I got tackled from the side while clearing up the camp, but I got rid of my aggressor with ease. I then proceed to pick up the map from this scared fellow that understands the extent of my mighty abilities and chooses not to fight. Wise choice. I found the treasure using my spider senses, and I am then rewarded with another mission. I'm starting to feel this lady is scamming me. I am tasked with the chore of rescuing this poor man virgin of a Rapidash and bring it back to the horse dealers. I have done this mission with 3 other players that took the best looking horses while I was looking around. Once in the stable, this guy that looks like he's built to knock on people's doors to sell Bibles rather than horses has a change of heart and gives me this coat on styros. I named it Cabbage. At this point it has been close to 3 hours that I started playing this game, and I'm yet to fulfill the ringleader lady's revenge or start my own pub, so I decide to meet my mate Tau CSS or Tau Counter-Strike Source. I finally meet with the big girl and we take runs in checking each other's characters. We look like dogs when they go around smelling each other's arses, but it is clear who has the superior character. I do. The princess then requests to shoot my hat off, task that he fails miserably at doing because he's not meant to be the best new outlaw. You should have seen me flexing on those bandits. He then takes offense in his own lack of skill and shoots me in the foot. I get offended by him taking offense and shoot him in the head. He then gets offended because I got offended of him being offended and becomes a keyboard warrior and challenges me to a feud, which I accept. We ride on horseback to our new destination, where we can solve this issue as two big adults with two big guns. However, we are ambushed by this virgin 300 levels above our own and with the best weapons that his mother's credit card can offer. We both got upset that we were clapped by this griefer and proceed to insult his mom's professional career. We have never been in this situation before, as usually we are the ones doing the clap on unsuspecting noobs. I am then once again assassinated by this waste shot into civilization and die the second time. My dream of getting my own pub is getting further away. I managed to finally put one in between his eyes and I can now focus on the real reason we are here. I start to look for the offended big girl when I get shot by a sniper rifle. Little did I know that this new strain of syphilis could spawn meters away from us. Me and Tau reach a non-aggression agreement. We are meant to kill the other player over and over again until he gives up and goes back to his mother's arms crying. It all comes as a surprise, as at his first chance, Tau shoots me in the back. I should have known. Never trust a bald man when his favorite anime is Sailor Moon. Now I have two enemies to look for. First one to get in line of sight is the superpower leveled hairpiece that disappears as soon as it arrives. I start to wonder, is this guy actually for real? I start to think that he is the one being shot on. Now all I need to do is to look for Tau, but I know that it will be difficult against the Tiara's power and his cat Luna. After transforming into a sailor warrior, Tau finally managed to lasso me. He then proceeds to drag me through the mud, and whilst he's insulting my own lack of ability to get back at him. While I've been bravely fighting my opposition, he's been waiting on the sly for a chance to get one on me. I respawn once again, determined to show that I do not need dodgy acrobatics to kill him once. Our 12-year-old friend shows up, and off he goes again, proving once that he is nothing more than a pay-to-win pollo. I get extra points for style as I clap Tau as well. He was already choosing the best looking bush to hide and wait for me. Not this time. The feud is lost this time, but I know deep down I have won the war of integrity. It feels that I have been playing this game for so long that I am now exhausted. Tau convinces me for one last mission, before leaving him with his undeserved glory. The mission opens up with a cutscene where we first meet Gus. He is having an argument with Harriet regarding animal welfare. We need to make sure all those pelts and leather are cruelty-free products. Gus is quick to realize there's another person in the room. He sees the potential in me and offers me a freelancing opportunity job. For those who have never done it, it's a tough job to have and a tough one to start on. So cheers for that, Chief. Harriet then continues her argument and flushes some perfume on Chief's face. Not entirely convinced, she also does the same on her employee. I love to see efficiency at work when it's not being carried out by me. As I am the last person in the room, and for sure that she is not feeling frisky at all, she also flushes the perfume on me. I must confess, I am a person that prefers subtle aromas, but this trip was better than my magic mushrooms. I wake up in the forest, and once I see Tao coming out of me, it makes me realize that I might not be a virgin anymore. Tao asks if I want to go on another round, and I tell him not this time, mate. It's been less than 1 day, and I went from being in prison to a kidnapping victim, used as an instrument of revenge for a never-ending war against cancer, and now was put to bed by Hermione's Granger potions. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, you absolute legends, and until next time, bye for now.